Welcome to exclusive diaries for inspiring relationship stories that touch your heart. Subscribe to stay up to date with our latest content and join us on our journey of love and connection.
Opened marriage, regret it. My wife and I have been together for over 15 years now, dated since 18 years old. Never been any cheating or anything like that, and loyalty was always big for us both. We always had a great connection and didn't necessarily need anything more. I never would have thought in a million years we'd open our marriage to anyone. What was intended to start off as just a possible threesome turned into my wife developing feelings for the other woman and us somehow being in a triad-type relationship. I was not the one who initiated this idea. We first met the other woman when this all started, and it's now been over 2 years. I never fully was on board. Out of curiosity, I was open to the idea of a threesome since we didn't have much experience dating so young. However, it was never a need for me. My wife quickly got emotions involved and strayed away from what we originally agreed on. This left me confused since I didn't know she could have these feelings for a woman before this started. That caught me off guard because I didn't think it could possibly get that deep. Now I feel like I've been trying my best to adjust because I don't think I'll view her/us the same if this doesn't work. I'm disappointed in myself for giving into a sexual temptation that wasn't wrong since my wife was all for it and it wasn't behind her back. I didn't cheat on her, but I feel like I cheated us. We had something special, and it's hard for me to see us in that same light right now. As of late, I've been struggling badly emotionally, and I try to keep my distance because I'm very triggered by their connection. I can't help but feel betrayed all of the time. My wife feels she's not doing anything wrong, even though I've expressed from the beginning it was a struggle for me, and often feels like too much for me. They only get closer with time. She basically lives with us and sleeps in bed with us every night. In the first 3 months of this year, it's been about 5 days she slept at her own home. I had to ask her to leave for a day just so my wife and I could spend our anniversary alone. There's such a disconnect now for me. Their sleep schedule is identical and their days are pretty much integrated with one another from start to finish. The other woman has feelings for me as well, but I often keep my distance as she knows I'm still not all the way on board with it and I'm more closed off at times. I had a conversation with my wife today and I said I'm questioning if I can do this any longer because my views on being with them both has never changed to a yes. I told my wife I only want to be with her, and I also said I'm not sure if I'll be okay with them being just friends after so much history. Before I said it would more than likely have to be all in the triad relationship or nothing. How can I accept my wife being just friends with someone I know she's in love with and that person loves her deeply too? They even work together and help each other with their businesses. How could I be okay with that continuing if we're not together without feeling like I'm being cheated on/betrayed in a way? The conclusion of our conversation today was my wife doesn't want to force me to be with the other woman, but she wants us all to work. Since I can't accept them being just friends, my wife said she will continue to date her because she does have feelings for her and wouldn't dispose of her like that. I can't believe I got myself into this messy situation and can't see me being fine with my wife still dating someone else while being married to me. She says she loves me and would never leave me or leave the other woman. I know she cares about me deeply. I told her it sounds like she's willing to let me walk. I don't need the "this is why you don't open your marriage" comments. I get it. I made the choices and own my part to why my once solid marriage is now rocky. I'm just venting and searching for clarity moving forward. Any advice moving forward is welcomed. Comment 1. A marriage that has been opened can be closed again. There is no rule that says it has to stay open. You have realized that an open marriage is not for you. We live and learn, often through our mistakes. If you want to close the marriage, you need to tell your wife this. Tell her that you are not on board. That you are uncomfortable. That you want it to go back to the way it was. This is perfectly acceptable. If she refuses to close the relationship, you have some serious decisions to make. Ultimately, it's your choice on whether to stay or go. Good luck. Comment 2. You can recover from it without divorcing, but you both have to be in agreement. Some people say open marriages work. It didn't work for us at all. Some realize it was a mistake and are hurt for a while and move past it and never look back. I would know. My husband and I had a brief open marriage where we were both with one other person. I regret it so much, and so does he. Spent many nights crying about the regret. And we reconciled over 2 years ago now. Comment 3. Wow, I feel so much of this. We did the same, except that I was the woman curious about women. We had purely sexual threesomes, which were okay, still difficult for me to watch my husband with the other women, but fair is fair. We entered into a triad situation that escalated into sleepovers in our bed, time together on vacation, etc. My husband rides a motorbike, which was our special time, and he started taking her for rides. It became way too much for me. I was dying inside a little bit, and I never said anything. My husband would have ended it in a heartbeat if I'd been honest about my feelings, but I felt trapped. I ended up sort of mentally snapping, literally dissociating at times. The only reason our marriage survived is because we moved away from her, reconnected as a couple, and agreed to never do anything that intense again. Way too much drama. What you said about not cheating on your wife, but cheating on the couple is exactly how I felt. My husband never felt that way at all. It's been almost 4 years, and I'm still healing from it all. I can handle sharing sex, but not sharing intimacy. Just thinking about it makes me cringe. If you're uncomfortable, end it. Hopefully your partner understands and sides with you. On the bright side, we're still happily married 26 years now, so you can get past this. Thank you for watching.